Hello. This is going to be a slightly different theme, stream than usual, I think. So as you can see by my clock down over yonder, it's 9:18. It's a little bit busy, but yeah, I had a work dinner today, and it was really nice. I was really happy to be invited, and it was a lot of fun seeing some people who I haven't seen in some time and chatting with them in person as opposed to just over a Zoom call or that kind of thing. But unfortunately, because of that, I'm about like hour and 40 minutes, something like that, late to when I would normally start streaming. So I decided that tonight I would do something a little bit different. I don't want to play a game, as much fun as it is to get up to no good with Steam and play Great Ace Attorney deep into the night, because the streams generally last 2 to 3 hours. I think I figured I'd do something that I can stop at any time I want to, so I can go to bed at a reasonable hour and what have you. But yesterday night I started fiddling around a little bit. I admit I was rather inspired by Hackerling. I believe this is her website. Yes, her her lovely what do you want to even call this, like ode to a time gone by of enjoyment of when websites were fun and weren't just generic bootstrap cookie cutter kind of crap. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a nice website. And I have my domain. I haven't upgraded my NeoCities account to a shared supporter account quite yet. I figure I'll do that at some point, not on stream since it involves buying something. But I was also doing something kind of interesting last night with this, in that I decided to use AI for some of the fun. And it actually started, I can't show this on stream, but a Discord that I'm in, a supporter of someone who makes interesting things, he has chatbots as part of the Discord benefits and such, and I used one of them to select the background color, actually this nice blue, and then was like, you know what, rather than abuse this this poor chatbot that this person has made, I'll just go to my OpenAI account and fiddle with that and use it. And I actually found it to be quite handy, kind of like a better Google search. You can see here that I asked it, what CSS should I use to make the image responsive, and it gave me some handy stuff, some of which I used, some of which I didn't totally, kind of adapted it. But what I did like about this is that it tells you the explanation of each part of it, which is pretty handy for learning. Like, most of this is not news to me, but there's some nice stuff to go on there, and like to double check things, because I'm like, well, I can't remember if this is a thing or not, if you can target a parent. I'm pretty sure you can't, but just in case it's changed in recent years, I'll ask the magical AI, and it told me that no, you need to use JavaScript, so therefore I didn't bother, which is fun. So you can see here, some of the fun things I did about, I know that there's nth child kind of stuff in CSS, but I couldn't remember what the syntax was, and rather than Google Stack Overflow for it, I went ahead and just asked it, CSS selector for odd or even siblings, and it gave it to me, which was fairly handy. As you can see over here on the index page, I have this lovely striped style that gives me my my odds and my even colors, which then proceeds to give me this cool little striped banner up here for fun. And it was working really well. Like, I didn't go to Google, which I think is a benefit overall. Then I got into trying doing some sticky footer stuff, which I abandoned after a while, because sticky footers are more of a pain in the ass, I think, than they deserve to be. So I also tried some more open-ended things with this, but saying give me fonts that's easy on the eye, which didn't really do much besides giving me the set a line height, dumbass, which was good and fine. I have not yet selected my image, or sorry, my link styles. I don't know if I will change this from the default blue. It would probably be good overall to have a different one, but it's all good. And then some of the stuff didn't quite work, and I ended up going with Flexbox instead. But it was interesting because I know old HTML, like for example, well, I don't have it here anymore, but for example, in ye olden days, the days of the fun marquee tag, you would do things like center and that kind of thing if you wanted to. And these are now deprecated, which my IDE here tells me that it is deprecated. And so that was like, whoa, well, what replaces it? And the AI is able to help me out with this a little bit and saying it's deprecated, not recommended for modern web development because fuck you, I guess. And they tell you to use justify content rules and align items rules and swap the display to flex and all these other things. And these are interesting suggestions that are handy. And overall, it's been a pretty fun thing. Besides, this recommendation to use absolute positioning, because that's absolutely dog shit and you should never do that. But it is one other thing. I also attempted to be like, oh, what if I embedded my Twitch stream onto the website? And it gave me this code that kind of worked. Didn't really. But by far the most useful thing that I got out of all this AI fun nonsense that I was fiddling around with was this, where when you do images in the wonderful world, if you open this file up, right, then these will not render because slash coming from a file protocol will attempt to read it from the root of your C drive, which doesn't work too well. So doesn't work. So you need to run a basic server, right? So you can use Python, you can use PHP, whatever you like. I was like, well, wait a minute, I'm using an IDE, it's modern, it should be able to do stuff. Can VS Code run a simple HTML server to render a file? And the answer is yes, it can. And I was very pleasantly surprised to see that not only did it tell me which extension to find, but it also told me like who made the extension. Pretty sure anyway. Yeah, there it is, by Rick Day. And to install it, and then after you had that going, you can right click and say open with live server, and then it proceeds to do so, which is quite nice. Because then everything loads. So then I can do this and I can see my stuff going. So this is basically where I stopped yesterday. It was a little bit late. It was like 12:30 or so. And I'm just going to respond to Discord real quick. So you go ahead and take a look at this website I'm building and enjoy. Also, I wonder if you can hear my music. Okay. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. I hope you can. This particular thing, Noiseless World, right here, would recommend it for like some nice easy listening here. I found it, let's probably backwards from here. I found it from, here we go. This is an artist that I like, Ray. They do a lot of illustrations of Kobayashi's Dragon Maid, and they generally use Noiseless World music as their background. And I found that it's very easy listening, so it's good. I enjoy it, and I would recommend you check them out if you like art. They're a fairly small YouTube channel, unfortunately, I think, because they do really good job, like, of showing the full illustration process, what they do, and like the end results are always pretty nice. I think this one's a little bit rough, I suppose, but like they do a lot of Elma, which I appreciate because she's one of my favorites out of that show. And they also do some Honcha Marine, and give her a cute big smile. Oops, whoa, not that, please. Where's the smile? I know I saw it. There it is. Yeah, look at that. I mean, how could you resist being happy? But 26 views. Go look at this person's art. It's great. Anyway, so this is as far as I got yesterday, so I figured I would continue this today. And one of the things that I hadn't quite done yet was enjoying some tiled backgrounds. Check this out. This website's great because you hover and it changes the background color, or background image rather. And I'm trying to decide which one I want to use for like utmost appeal of 90s. So we'll see here, but there's a lot of nice ones overall. I mean, look at this. This is like Mother, like some Earthbound shit. I actually really enjoy some of these blacks, like just the basic Starfield is really nice, I think. And I figure because I grabbed peetseater.space for the domain name, so I was thinking maybe space would be good. One moment, please. I need to make sure I'm not saving this anywhere weird. Okay, sorry, I don't like showing my my image or my file structures and those kind of things on stream, if you don't mind. So apologies for that. But yeah, let's see here. Let's check this out. So I'm gonna make a new folder called BG and put stars2.gif in here. And I admit I haven't really been using my my CSS file very much. I mean, I've been copy pasting things in, but I've just been sticking things into here because I'm lazy like that. But let's do background image, and then what's it? BG stars2.gif, and I forget how you do this. Background repeat. Just repeat, I suppose. Not quite. Did I forget a slash? Actually, I suppose I can just go here, right? Oh! Let me close that one. Refresh this. Alright. No warning, did you say? I don't know about that. I don't know if I believe you. I couldn't find it. Oh, probably because... What's that? Gosh, it has been a while. Background image. Alright, so this is where knowing what you want to do is useful. Give me CSS for a repeating tiled image. Background. So you can see it'll give me a few things. Oh, I think I forgot the URL. That's what it was. Simple enough. So you can see it's pretty handy overall to kind of have a like little companion buddy with you, I guess. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's hideous. Don't hate it though. Let's do... I mean, honestly. Okay, we need to fix these, but I'm not gonna lie, this like triggers my nostalgia in a very, very fun way. So. Let's see, should I keep this? So, okay, this is the other thing I was thinking about doing, all right? So, I want to make like a normal page, right? Like, you know, normal, nice Twitch thing of like, oh, look at this, you know, do whatever, some links to this in YouTube, etc. Get started on, you know, the recipe section because I like my recipes. I'm a big fan. But also what I want to do is do something like this. So hold on, I need to mute this. I would normally not mute this and enjoy it, but I have music playing. So, but I love this website, the Love Lane fake NeoCities, because like it's just this insane fun of like weird shit that probably is destroying my bit rate. And it's just this weird collection of stuff. And also, I remember, like, maybe it wasn't this page, but there were a number of interesting things. Oh, you know what? It's not here. It's Lane Chan is what I'm thinking of, where they had an Easter egg hunt inside the source code of the page. And so I was thinking I would do something like that in mine for funsies, basically. So I'm thinking that I'm not going to use, whoops, wrong button. I'm not going to use the background image stuff here per se, but in a different one. So rather what we'll do, right, is we'll put this in here, and then we'll go ahead and say, start by going to slash, let's say labyrinth. I don't think that's spelled right. Labyrinth start. Or I suppose we could just call it the index page of labyrinth. All right. So that seems like a good idea. So let's do labyrinth. Spelled that wrong, probably. Labyrinth. Labyrinth, good. Index.html. Okay. And yeah, that's the one, thanks. So you don't really need an AI to help you with with some of this stuff, you know? Though sometimes it certainly helps, I suppose. Because I could very much easily grab the basic stuff there. But so what I'm going to do here is just... Oh, interesting. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Sorry. Didn't have it docked up at first. All right, so let's do this. I don't really know why I'm bothering to include the whatchamacallit? Why is my tab doing that? I like my tabs to be good, but they're all spaces, which is weird. All right, anyway, so let's call this the labyrinth, and let's give it a title like The Beginning. And in this case, I'm just gonna enjoy myself and just do style tags inside this. So we'll do body and then background image, URL, BG stars. Now this is the good shit for sure. Background repeat. Actually, I don't remember if I really need to do this, but it's probably good practice, honestly. Do this, and then let's decide. Ooh, wait, really? Oh, they changed my commands on me on Chrome. Oh no, they did. F6 is still that. Good. So let's go labyrinth. Very nice. This is the beginning of our cool labyrinth of joy. And let's do something fun. Let's leverage the AI. Give me CSS for a rotating orb. Let me ponder. Let's see how good of it is. Let's see. So orb border radius makes sense to me. Rotate orb. Keyframes rotate from 0 to... Oh, that's actually a lot easier than I would have expected. All right. Let's see how it is. Orb. Whoa, lad. All right. Thank you for just shitting everywhere. And that's good. You know, I think this one is fine. A shiny pale blue dot. That seems good to me. And then lastly, let's see. So they justified the content for the body, which actually seems like a pretty good idea in this case, because I do kind of want to center it. So let's just take this business Put it in there. And then make the orb. Glass orb, non-breaking space. All right, where? Oh, well, there it is. Except that you can't really see that it's an orb, can you? I mean, like, clearly this might be rotating. How about let's do... Give me CSS for a gradient background from to black. Maybe I'll use gray. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like with black. All right, this is really all I need. I don't need the rest of it. Thank you, though. There we go. All right. That works out pretty well. Kind of like a nice spinning little dotty friend of mine, you know? So I'll rotate. And let's think about what we should put inside the orb. We could put a smiley face. Or we could put a start. Oh, I don't know about that. We'll have to center the text if we do that. I think. Why are you upset about me? Unexpected shorthand of background after background color. This quick fix never actually fucking fixes anything. It just tells me more nonsense. I get it. It's fine. Here, you happy? Thanks. Maybe let's not do to bottom. Let's do to right. It's a little bit better, I suppose. I wonder if you can rotate the color itself. I mean, I know you can keyframe things, like the transforms, like from and to. I say. So let's go back to that rotation real quick. Let's see. Starting point, end point, yeah. Doesn't quite explain what the things do. But that's fine. Okay. All right. Well, still, this is decent. We just need to deal with it. So let's do orb, and you know what? I'm just gonna give me a p tag. I'm just gonna stick that p tag right here. Oh, interesting. Putting in a p tag, I suppose. What made you a whoa? I love that the highlight fiddles with it. Well, that's good. All right, yeah. Is it because you're flex? No. Why? Do you need to be a block? Whoops. Interesting. Like, why did you, being in a p tag, cause this to happen? What are your computer properties here? Align center. I mean, I feel like it has to do with the display block, but I could be wrong. Huh. It's just interesting sometimes the way that HTML behaves. Because, you know, if this is a span, does it actually... You know, it still hangs out there. So why... Oh, it's not moving anymore. I've done something. I've ruined it. Oh, I know why. It had nothing to do with the p tag. It's because I moved this out of the body. Yeah, there we go. All right, hold on. Text align, center, vertical align. Middle. Don't do that. I kind of despise how this IDE adds bunches of things. It's not the one I normally use, by the way. I normally use Sublime Text. There we go. That's decent. Start. Kind of want to make a few more of these. You know? Also kind of want to stick them into marquee tags because I just love marquee tags. It's a simple guilty pleasure. I mean, look at it go. Then it just comes in and wiggles away. It's like, ooh. There's probably ways to make it bounce around like a screensaver. Actually, I found out something new the other day that I didn't know that you could do. Let's think about this. So you can do calcs, which I found with the floaty bits. But you can actually calculate things in CSS now, which you couldn't used to do, which is fairly exciting. Like I could, for example, like say calc and then say like 50% minus 2 EM, and it would it would do that, as you can see, which is just interesting overall. Also, that's fairly amusing the way it looks. I'm not gonna lie, but I wanted an orb, so I'm getting an orb. But like in that case, I wonder if there's a way. There's probably ways to do it with the keyframe. But anyway, I don't know if I should do this. Let's have it say yeah, we need a welcome, of course. Nice welcome message. I don't hate it. I don't mind it being that way. Nice welcome message. And then also I suppose I'll make a main, because I have a CSS rule to do some funky things with it, it seems. Interesting. Welcome. It's like an egg. Okay, so let's think about this. How would I animate that? CSS or JavaScript to bounce a div around the edges of the window. Do you actually understand what I'm asking? There's a real question. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, it says you can do it with just CSS animations. Let's say bouncing div, position animate, bounce 2 seconds infinite. Bouncing div. Okay, so it does need some help with calculating things, and then they do a basic like update animation type deal where they add in some things until they hit something and then it reverses the direction. Does it use rand at all? No? No rand. So, I mean, in that case, isn't it just going to bounce back and forth? It's not going to actually... It's not going to actually change anything, is it? I suppose it is updating both the Y and the X, so it will at least move, and they like, you know, Y equals MX plus B style. But that's pretty good, though. That's simple enough, easy to understand. We can adapt this, I think, to our needs. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna X this out, and we'll do this for now. I'm just gonna have a anchor tag in here, which will be our next thing. So I'm just gonna do that, and then script type equals, you know. Yeah, so you see how the IDE like causes me to do this shit? Is it not type? No, that's right. Oh, interesting. You can make, you can actually support modules in HTML5. Cool. Wish it was handling the highlight, though. Doesn't seem like it is. All right, well, anyway, this won't be bouncing orb. Won't be bouncing devil. This will be the orb, which is easy enough. And then I'm kind of curious how it behaves, if at all. The answer is it doesn't. Show me what inline JavaScript script tags looks like in an HTML page. They're in the body. Is that why I'm... That's why you're upset with me. Because I didn't include it in the body? Let's find out. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing it. Is there an error? Let's find out. Can't always trust. Can't trust all the code from the internet that you see. It doesn't actually seem to be giving me any info at all, which is unfortunate. I don't know why I'm suddenly talking like this, but there's something up with this. That said, let's use a selector for this instead. Let's call it the ID. Oh wait, oh, it is moving, I think. I think it might just not be moving very quickly. So let's define speed, or rather, let's use the appropriate term, velocity. And let's say it will go about 10 pixels per something. So rather than, let's see, how do they set it up here? Plus equals 3 times direction y, yeah, okay. Wait, what? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, no, that's definitely not working because 10 pixels is a good amount, truly. So what am I doing wrong? Is this not correct? Document.get element by ID orb. Yep, that works. Okay. Let's see. Got a window height, yeah. Velocity, x, y, good. Well, the x and y is not 0. It's really like the current location, or is where that's what it should be. Is it because it's contained within the container that it's having such issues? Let us examine the other bit. It probably needs to be position absolute for this to work. That's what needs to happen, I'm pretty sure. So let's do position absolute. Well done. Orb. But it isn't moving. And I don't know why. I wonder if it has anything at all to do with the animation frames. What is this bounce? I don't know what that looks like. Oh, that doesn't do me any good. It's definitely... Is it moving or is this an illusion? It might be an illusion in my eyes. Okay. Well... That's not this. Because the thing is, it's like, this thing is positioned absolutely, right? Z index 1. So it's above things. Actually, let's have it be -1, so it's behind things instead. Why? Does request animation frame not work properly? Alright, ready? Let's flood our console. Yeah, no, it's not being called. Huh. Oh. Why ever not? I mean, it certainly exists. What have I done wrong? Script. Script. I mean, yeah, by default it's JavaScript. Is that your issue? Is that your hang-up? Am I screwing you up? I guess I must be. Attributes for the HTML script tag. Show me source type text / JavaScript. Oh, you fuck. I was taught that this is best practice to tell it what it is. There we go. Beautiful. I wonder why it gives me that insane flash over there. Oh, I know why. It's because it's not respecting the boundaries properly. So it's causing the things to go. Which is probably why they had overflow false. Or overflow hidden, rather. Right? So that it doesn't show up. Yep. Cool. So there we go. Here's our first page. Welcome. And the goal is to click on the thing. So let's go ahead and make that be a thing. Catch me. Oh yeah. See, it's hard enough to see. Hard enough to read. Can I even do it? Here, we'll say welcome. Catch. Or actually, we don't even need the welcome. We'll just have this say catch. This will be your first task. Okay, now the fun begins. So this will send them over to caught.html, which we haven't made yet, but we will. Don't worry. In the meanwhile, though, I think I want to target this a bit. Should we make it easier by making it be a block with this is rather difficult. It would probably be tricky enough with just it rotate with it rotating. Okay, if I change its speed to 5, oh yeah, that's way simpler. But also the catch me is still bad. Like it doesn't actually work. Huh, it's not actually clickable. Yeah, actually cursor pointer, I want to see it change with me. Is it because it's rotating? Huh. How curious. Actually, can you make the entire... Well, this would make it too easy, probably, right? Huh. It's not. It's interesting to me. So if you stop the animation, nope, it's still quite difficult to click on it. It doesn't let you do it. I wonder why. I mean, all we're doing is changing the style of it in order to move it around. So we totally missed out on looking at all the crazy things. Huh. Well, that's odd. I was gonna make it so you had to like catch the ball. You know, like click on the ball. I mean, you probably still can, but still. Actually, yeah, because it's an ID. It's an ID, so. Eek. See, now this whole thing is technically an anchor. And yet it still doesn't behave like one. Huh. Hey, Magic AI, what's that? Why does moving an anchor tag in HTML with JavaScript make it unclickable? Answer me, AI. Due to event binding and event delegation issues. Really? I wonder how accurate this is. When you move an element in the DOM using JavaScript, it can affect the event bindings associated with it. Event bindings are associated when the page loads and that types of blah 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 blah. Here's an example to illustrate the issue. Unclick, move link. Move link. Oh, well, yeah, I mean, if you changed it like that, then it's gonna wiggle around, I suppose. Click event listers are set up when the page loads. When you move the anchor tag inside the newly created container. Well, yeah, that's changing containers. That's not what we're doing. That said, can I register the click? Hold on. Because we can do something like on click. Function. Good. All right. Let's see this work, shall we? Come back over here, Paul. I know you're coming. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Huh. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I'm trying real hard. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Well, hold on. Move slow. I'm gonna click it a whole bunch. And it still doesn't grab it. Huh. This is really interesting. Because, like, why? Now, if it doesn't move at all, and I click, it's got to be the CSS, right? Like, it's got to be something to do with this. Could you fucking see? I don't want your goddamn help thing. I just want to comment something out. That's all I want, man. Okay, so now it's not moving. Click, click. Huh. Can I see your padding of 50 pixels, please? No margins. Yes, I see that you've expanded. Very nice. See, the other interesting thing is that technically this thing is being updated still all the time. Display bulb? No. Huh. This is extremely intriguing to me. I don't know if this is intriguing to anyone else, but the fact that it behaves like this is rather fascinating. If I remove the keyframes for rotate orb, well, I mean, actually that shouldn't matter, right? Because I'm not even calling the animation anymore. Huh. It's just fascinating how like the anchor has just broken entirely. Also, yes, please continue. Huh. Why? What have I done that has made this unclickable? Orb. Wait, why is it caught.html got a bunch of zeros on it? Huh? What? Href. I didn't modify the href. How very, very curious. Okay. Anyway. I forget. Wait. Why are you like this? I mean, you are that. It's very true. X dot on click. Am I insane? Is it not on click? Hi. Show me on click. Are you? It's not this. Okay, I mean, there's add event listeners, sure, but still. That's an interesting way to do it. I haven't seen that done before. Seems extremely inefficient to watch the entire documents every click handler and then match the target, but you know, I'm kind of intrigued by that idea just because right now it doesn't feel like it's doing anything I want, so I could do that. Event target orbs. You know, I just want to see it click. Event. Huh. Okay. Well, at the very least, the click handler is actually checking things, which is nice. Target body. Yeah, see, I'm not clicking on the body though. I'm very much clicking on that. Huh. So it's getting it from the source body, which is intriguing. Though, I mean, we get X and Y from this, so we can use that instead. So instead, let's declare this underneath. At least underneath where these happen. So we'll grab event.x, which will be our clickx, and let click y equals event y, and let's do some basic bounding boxes businessy. So if, ooh, this will be fun. Let me think here. If clickx is greater than bouncing div dot style dot left. Oh, that's gonna have a px in it though. Is there actually one moment please. See, I like to do things by experimentation. Generally speaking, is how I like to do it. My first instinct is not to left 0 here. Interesting. Yeah, see, it's gonna have that. There is a way to get it though. Just trying to think what. For some reason I feel like it's got a position thing or something like that, but let's go ask the thing. How do I get the x coordinates of an HTML element relative to its container? Offset left, that's what it is. Thank you. So let's see here. Oh wait, I still want that other bit. Dot offset left. Beautiful. And offset top? Yeah. Alright. So we need it at the current time. So bouncing div dot offset. Ooh, has height and width. Very nice. So offset left. Let's bouncing div dot offset width. I'm curious about what offset width is here. 200. Interesting. Okay, good. I want to remove the catch me, by the way. We don't need that text. We will use the anchor tag though, still. Trust me, it will be fine. So is offset with... Ooh, I broke something. Oh, right, because I haven't finished this yet. So where we clicked on the X, we need to know if it's within the boundaries of these things. So bouncing div offset left if it's greater than that, and the click X is less than bouncing div dot offset left plus offset width. Please now. Assuming that offset width is just straight up the width. What is the offset width property of an HTML element? Tell me more. The width of the element, including a symbol excluding margins and scroll bars, gives you the total width of the element from the left edge to the left panel to the right edge. Oh, cool. So it's exactly what I thought it was. That is very handy then. All right, cool. So clickx is greater than the left, and it is also less than the left plus the width, which will give our right side location. So that means that it's... I want to make this simpler on myself. So let's call this within x, and then say within y equals, it's basically the same thing. Click y, or clicky if you like. And the bouncing offset top and width, I will assume the offset height is offset height from the top or bottom of an element. I'm going to assume it's from the top to the bottom, honestly. Granted, it will be the same number either way, but top edge of the height when it's the bottom edge. Yep, top to the bottom. Great. And I assume the axis is increasing from the top left down, which means I think it's the same thing. So if click Y is greater than the offset top and click Y is less than the bouncing div's offset top plus the bouncing div's offset height, then we're good. And finally, if within X and within Y, then you caught it. Okay, let's see how poorly I fucked up. Good. Click outside, doesn't work. Click over here, doesn't work. Very nice. All right, let's make this shit go again. So let's have this be 10. Blink. Click, click, click. And I clicked it a few times, I think. Yep, got it a couple times. So there we go. Now, what should we do? Because this is far too easy. I mean, once you click it, then I'm just gonna have you like send along to the next thing basically, and say bouncing div dot. See, attribute node is indeed what I want, but it's attributes dot get named item. Sometimes it's just fun to look through these things. I think you can just straight up go through these types of things to grab what you need. Honestly, but let's use get named item for fun. Get me my href, please. And then really this will just be window dot location equals this. And click. Bam. Ooh, cannot get object. Oh, interesting. Tell me how to use the attributes field of an HTML element. Really? Okay, you can stop now. How do I access the href attribute of an HTML element through JavaScript? Get attribute. Now, is that actually compliant though? Let's go check MDM, shall we? All modern roles are returned null. Oh yeah, it's pretty standard. All right, get attribute it is. For some reason, I was thinking that it was like 2 steps deep. Ready? Catch. Catch. Ooh. Well, it worked. Perfect. I just wish that it like worked properly. Like the like the cursor pointer worked properly. You know? If I apply that to the orb, does that work then? Nope. Still doesn't do it. I don't know why. Anyway, that's good enough for now. So there's an amusement for ourselves to use. So we click that and click it, and then we get caught. So let's make caught. Caught.html. And what should I put in here is another fun question. I feel like I should go get an interesting and amusing background image of some variety. Caught. Maybe actually, do we have like a jail cell? Or something that could be construed as a jail cell, perhaps? Hold on. Oh god, the infinite wall of smiles. This one's pretty good. I kind of like this. Alright, I don't know, I'm gonna find a... Oh, here we go, actually. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Alright. So, let's, I don't think we need an orb anymore. Though we could put the orb in... Actually, could we? I suppose we have to do some fancy stuff with, with some transparency and whatnot, probably, if we wanted to make it so that the orb was behind bars, as it were. I don't actually know if you can do that or not. I mean, I know you can make an image transparent. I don't know if you can make if you can make a tiling background image transparent. Really, what we need to do is to target like a single portion of it for transparency purposes, or something like that. But, all right. Anyway, let's do something like, you know, good job. You spoiled the fun. And put that in there. Let's see. So what should I do next? What if I make... we might run into an issue, though. I was going to say, what if we make it so that only one letter at a time is a link, and you have to click the correct letter? I feel like we'd run into an issue. What else could we do? Because it's caught. It's in jail now. It's in horny jail. It's gotten bonked. I'm trying to think of something fun and amusing, because I was thinking about this a little bit earlier today, and was like, I could solve a math problem. You could like have to enter the contra code or those kinds of things to get out, and just generally have fun. That's actually pretty fun to do, honestly, the contra code stuff, and like stick it in. I did it once at a project for work as an Easter egg in a hackathon thing. It's not too bad, basically. So, how do I capture keyboard events in JavaScript? So, you're normally I'd use key up, I believe. So, let's go ahead and do document.add event listener key up, and then do this, and that will be the event, and we need the event.key code, please. And in order to do this, we need to maintain a history, or rather a memory. And what we'll do is, the contra code is how many things long? I think. So what is the contra code? There it is. All right. So basically, we need up, down, etc. Right. So, what is the key code for the up arrow? Oh, key code is... Oh, it's deprecated. Interesting. Arrow up, huh? The key provides a more human-readable representation. I don't know if I give a shit about that, though. To be honest, 38 is a perfectly fine representation to me, and a lot easier to manage than arrow up. But, sure, why not? Key. Okay. So anyway, we do this. So we do memory dot push event key, right? And this is actually, if I was writing notes, if I do const here, I don't actually know if I could do this within regular browser. Either use this collection's content or remove collection. Fuck you, I'll do what I want. Anyway, so then we'll do function check for contraband. And basically we just need the sequence, right? So, and we'll do the same thing. So it's arrow up, arrow up. It's probably arrow down, I assume. Arrow down. Gotta make some bold assumptions here. Right. And then I'm going to assume it might be BA, and then we'll say enter. I don't actually know if this is true or not. We'll find out. We'll log it. We'll do a log key. And then what we'll do is we'll say if memory, excuse you, fuck you, memory, wow, can't type, memory.length is equal to sequence.length. Then check for contraband. Otherwise, else if memory.length has become larger than sequence.length, then go ahead and pop, I think. What do I want to shift? I think I might want to shift. Oh, really? You're not going to give me the documentation for pop? All right. Tell me about the difference between pop and shift in a JavaScript array. From the beginning or end, respectively. Pop removes the last element from the end of the array. Yeah, so that's not what I want. I want shift then. Cool. Does it modify the original? It does. Excellent. That's exactly what I want. So, very good. So shift, not pop. So we use shift. Yeah. And then we'll check for contraband. Or, well, you know, I suppose what we can really do is do this first. And then this. Now, this might let it get away from it. I'm not sure yet. But theoretically, this might work. All right. Anyway. Next, what we need to do next is to quickly compare the two to see if they are the same. I don't think, I'm fairly certain that JavaScript-wise you can't do this and see if it works. It's just not going to do it. It's probably going to get upset. I am moderately curious about it, but I'm fairly certain that this will not check that the elements contain the same items. So instead, what we'll do is we will do a loop, or rather we'll do correct code entered equals true, right? And then we'll write a for loop, and we'll leave the index as is, and we'll also, in addition to checking the array, we'll also do it for as long as the correct code is entered, right? So then this is the key pressed, and then if the key pressed is equal to the sequence at index, then it's good. It means we can keep going, right? And you can continue. Otherwise you can't, and you're not allowed to, which means we don't actually need to like do a break or anything like that, because we already have correct code entered this. So we can do this, right? And when this becomes false, then, you know, we break out of it. So then lastly, you know, if your correct code entered, I'm going to say correct Or we can say, Walter, what's 2 plus 2? Right. Okay, so let's see if my little bit of code here works. And I'm going to go ahead and pop open the console line. Oh, good, right? It's press Control. So I want to be able to see both real quick. So up, down, up, down. Oh, sorry, or was it up, up? Which one did we choose? I've forgotten already. It's up, up, down, down. Okay. So oh, well, it's already gone. So up, up, down, down. Ooh, a raise on top. Oh, there. This is memory. Okay, ready? Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A. Okay, so B and A are lowercase, interestingly. Huh. Wonder why that is. But enter is what I thought it was. I also got Walter, what's 2 plus 2? So that's intriguing to me. And really, honestly, we should only be checking if they're the same length. So I'm surprised that these became the same length without actually maybe I shouldn't be. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, enter. And then it says what's Walter plus 2 plus 2. I would like to see what it thinks it is, because I have a bug and I'm not entirely sure what the bug is. So it includes tab right away because I've clicked tab. Oh. Maybe. There we go. So that's now correct at the end of it, but it's about to get pushed aside, right? And become not correct. It is working like in the way that it should be, in that the memory is staying fixed to a single size and not going above it. I think it might not be checking it correctly, possibly. Either that or I have this incorrect. Key pressed memory index sequence. Key pressed sequence index 0 plus plus 1. Yeah, no, that's correct. I suppose we'll just do correct code entered. We'll log it there. Okay. When they're equal, it checks. Yeah, no, alright. Up, down, left, right, A. Start. So this is interesting looking, isn't it? Enter, arrow up, true, arrow down, arrow up, false. Like, why is it only spitting out a couple things here? I suppose I might be able to assist my debugging if I add in the index to it. See, I put in B and then it's becomes correct. Or sorry, not correct. Arrow up, arrow down, arrow up. Why? I mean, index plus plus is happening. Because we get 0, 1. Up, Oh, because I'm stupid. I'm sitting here not entering the correct Konami code. That's part of the reason. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Actually, am I even doing that right? Let me actually look. Up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. Wait, really? There's only one BA? Boy. Boy, howdy. Is that true? Excuse me, where did I ask for the contra code? Left, right, left, right. Oh yeah, no, I just messed up. So this should be arrow left, arrow right. Up, up, down, down, left, right. B, A, enter. There we go, perfect. Man, when I actually entered the damn thing correctly, it actually works. Fancy that. Anyway, so yeah, so that works. Hope you enjoyed my debugging. So that will work fine. Let's make sure it's behaving actually before I undebug things and fuck around with it, you know, press some things in there and see, Walter, what's 2 plus 2? It stays quick and efficient because it's only ever iterating over 11 things. And then up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, enter. Correct. So there we go. All right, so let's try to give the user a hint about what we're doing here. So good job, you spoiled the fun. If only you had 32 more lives to live. Lives to life. Okay. And I don't like what my style is doing here, I think. Because it's definitely doing some fucky things. Oh, hey, how's it going, Meteorite? You just missed me implementing... Well, I'll show it to you in a second. How are you? Happy Monday. Let's see, we don't need this. I'm gonna remove this. I'll keep that. I might keep this. I don't know. We'll decide later. For now, we'll just keep some of this nonsense and call it a day. Just the basic shit in here. Okay, you just missed me implement this amusing thing of, well, you missed a couple things. So here, let me give you the lowdown real quick on what I'm actually up to here. So last night I got bored and I was enjoying the fact that like a streamer that I like has been like enjoying making a little like NeoCities thing. Hackerling. And I just love being reminded about like what the internet used to feel like. I mean, look at this. The marquee tag. I love you so much. Actually, this probably isn't a marquee. Actually, I don't remember. Can you make a marquee tag bounce back and forth like that? Yes, you can. Alternate. Anyway, I love the internet and how it used to look. I mean, like fire stuff and a guest book. All those fun things. It's so amusing to me. So I figured that would be fun to do. And so I started making myself a little site. And at the same time as I was making myself a nice little site, yes, that former, sorry, not former, the latter part there for sure. Lane. This, again, I've already shown this, but I'm going to show it again. Wait, what? Here it is. This is like one of my favorite websites. Someone like restored it, I think, on here because I think it used to be on just regular GeoCities. But it's the Let's All Love Lane website, which is just a bunch of weird, interesting things in the wired. We're clicking with like just weird shit. It's a good time. Anyway, so I started off by making a basic little thing. I was like, oh, I'll just use my emotes for like a hello thing, and then like super simple. Forget what it's called actually. I feel bad now. Super simple row and column CSS and etc. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to choose the color of the background of this thing using a chatbot that I know of that's in a Discord server that of a Patreon creator that I support. And so I was like, hey, Sexbot, what's a good blue to use for a nice calming nice webpage? And they gave me this blue. I was like, that's a nice webpage, thanks. So then I was like, cool, I'm gonna go use my OpenAI account to talk to chatgpg and just have it assist me with random things. So I then proceeded to do so. And I've been using chatgpg instead of Google for fun, for like answering questions. And it's been pretty good so far. But anyway, so after making these things last night and such, I decided that I would have fun by putting Easter eggs in place because Easter eggs are fun. So I went and added this in here. So for Easter eggs, start by going to the labyrinth, the index, right? So you go to the index and then you come to this page that says catch. I'll probably make this text be white or something. I can go do that right now. Let's see, it's an anchor tag. So let's make its font size be, oh wait, no, I don't want the body. This is my H1 actually. H1. So let's make the font size be 20 and the font weight be bolder and the color be white. I did use an H1 for it, did I? Oh, I'm on the wrong page. This page. Okay. Which didn't... There we go. Much better. Although this doesn't really feel bolder to me. I think I need a better font. I think I need impact. Beautiful. There we go. That's clearly much better. Though, like, I want it bigger? Bigger. Font size extra large. That's not extra large. Man, CSS fonts, sorry, CSS style names are just not great. How about 32 pixels? Nah, not big enough. 72? 762, 72. I'm not convinced that this is actually changing. Am I insane? Font size. Yeah, I see the warning symbol. Invalid property value. Really? Really? What do you mean invalid property value? 72 pixels. Oh, it's because it's a string. Derp. Okay. Anyway, catch, it says. So then I ran into a really interesting little bug. This was cool. So originally I had an anchor tag inside of this and also some rotation CSS, which actually I can add back in now that I think about it, to rotate the little blobby boy. My keyframes are still here, right? Yeah. So now it rotates. And you can't click on a link if it's in a moving div. Did you know that? It doesn't work. You can click it as many times as you want, but it just doesn't catch and doesn't work. And my music paused again. So instead, we needed to go the other way and add a click handler and then do some extremely basic logic for checking a bounding box. This would not fly in a fighting game. It's just a rectangle. But yeah, so we do that. So once you finally click on the damn caught button, it goes catch, catch. It's actually decently hard. Catch. Then good job, you spoiled the fun. I haven't made this text much, made it readable yet. How do I add color around text? It's like border color. No, what is it? It's something. No, I don't want background color. I want like offset color to make it pop, which is not this. So please stop generating that. Why can't I remember my CSS properties? It's like drop shadow. Tell me about drop shadow CSS rules. box shadow? I think box shadow might be maybe what I was thinking of. Yes, I do believe this is it. Yes, the color of the shadow, perfect. Because I'll make it be a bit easier to read. So let's do this. Also, break tags for the win. Really? You're not going to behave, huh? What is wrong with you? You're a block? What are you? Why aren't you display block? What? Am I insane? You're not inline block. How come you're... It's because of the flex display. Which I'm using to make it, you know, go in there. But you're too flexible. What are you doing? All right, tell you what. We will use the magical ability of this lovely little bit caught. And trust me, I'm making basic HTML right here. I'm not trying to do anything right. So this is just good old-fashioned fun. I don't want a framework. I just want to enjoy. So let's just use divs. Have divitis, as a designer friend of mine likes to call it, which is what he refers to as bootstrap. Oh, that didn't work. Fine, I'll put the glass column on it. Anyway, this isn't the interesting part of the code that I wanted to show you. Sorry. There we go. Now they're on two separate bits. I kind of want to know if you can guess what this is. So after you catch the ball, you get put in jail, and it says, "Good job, you spoiled the fun. If only you had 32 more lives to live." Now, do you know how to get out of this? Can you guess? You can think about what you might have to do to get out of that with that hint, while I remember how to box shadow. So P box shadow insert. That's fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Give me that. All right. This is a white. Oh no, sorry, this is a black box shadow. I think I would like a red one, like a crimson-y one. Also, I don't need it to have a alpha channel. I think that's fine. Oh, interesting. Inspect element? What? No, that's not how you get out. That's how, I mean, that's how we deal with this, but this box shadow didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to. Maybe I should make it bold. I just want to make it more readable. Oops. Color, I mean like black. How do you okay. So I haven't actually, it just logs to the console. I haven't actually done the next part of it yet. But the way that you get out of jail is you do up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, enter. Because there's no start button on the keyboard, so enter is as close as you're gonna get, I think. So, and I feel like that's intuitive for someone who's looking for an enter button. But that's the contra code, in case you don't know. And that's how you used to get, I think it was 32 more lives, I believe. The AI can tell us. How many lives does the contra code give? 30 lives. Oh, sorry, not 32. I thought it was 32. All right, well that's okay. Yeah, we'll just make it 30. So anyway, this is the interesting code, in my opinion, about how to write this in a way that is not like awful memory-wise. So where to start? So anyway, key event binding, obviously. You gotta listen to the keys, right? And then you gotta keep track of what was pressed, right? So there's a memory array. And then as you press the keys, you push the events onto them so that you have a list of them building up over time, which is what you saw in the console over there because I was logging them before. Where'd it go? I'll just do this a little bit. See? Up, 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 up. So you can see it gets nice memory. But the other thing that you will notice that is keeping this from lagging my computer to shit and etc. is that this length of the array right here, I don't know if the text is too small or not, but it never goes past 11. It's like Spinal Tap, kind of. It goes up to 11 and that's it. But so it's keeping track of the last 11 key presses, essentially. It would be fine if you want. Oh, sorry. I don't know. I might be able to make it bigger, possibly. I don't actually know if you can zoom the inspect window. Oh, you can. Just looks like hell. Let's see. Does that help? So you can see the 11 now. I maybe hope, kind of. But yeah, so you see it's the memory only holds on to the last 11 items because, and here, since you're mentioning that this might be hard to see, I'll make this bigger, though. Good lord, I'm gonna have to make it smaller when I need to do something. But you can see, simple thing, push the memory on there. Whenever the known sequence that we are shooting for, which is just kept in an array here, right? So there's our up, up, down, down, etc. BA enter, the arrow, the key events. So we have that sequence and then the other memory sequence. So whenever the memory gets longer than the other one, we shift to remove the first element in the array, which makes us forget whatever was 11 things ago, basically. And assuming that the two have the same length, which they will once we reach the point where either we've shifted once or right before, then we check for contraband. Which is my naming sense here. So checking for contraband is quick and like super simple O of N time check. So one loop through the thing, we check to see if the current key pressed from the memory at index whatever is equal to the sequence. So it's just comparing the two arrays side by side. The trick with this one is that the condition for the array itself is not only your usual for loop of index less than memory.length, but also that the correct code has been entered, which means that the moment we run into something that is wrong, like if I did up, up, down, 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 we would fail at arrow left, we abort. And correct code becomes false, which has the nice effect of getting us out of the loop as well as dropping us into the case where we can say, Walter, what's 2 plus 2? Where it won't do anything for them. So I like this. I'm not always smug, but I feel like that's a good elegant solution for the code check, basically. I got to make it do something. So obviously, when we get past the whoa, that's huge. When we enter the code to get out of jail, we need to actually get out of jail, and I'm curious. How should I do this? Be fun to like animate something somehow, like make the jail cells open, but the jail cell is the background image. So I could grab a different background image, I suppose. Maybe the bricks, and we could change the background. Ooh, cats and ghosts. We could change the background. Maybe to a chain link fence. Instead, or to hearts or something weird. Lightning. I could also just remove the background image at that point. School, not jail. For some people, school could be jail. Ooh, smiley faces. Maybe I should do the smiley faces. That's a win. There's this weird thing. It's like a moose. Or a deer? It's like a deer. It's a stag with a moon. Not entirely sure what that's supposed to be. What lovely tiling background says freedom? Maybe if I had a sunrise. We might be able to make a sunrise. Hold on. give me CSS for a sunrise. This is going to give me a gradient. American flag. Ooh, that is a pretty decent idea, actually. I kind of like that. Oh wow, look at this thing go. It's giving me a whole ass sunrise animation. All right, I kind of want to check out what this thing just gave me though. We can stick an American flag in it. Let's see here. All right, so they stick a div in it. Uh-huh. Sunrise. And a sun. There's no sun. Are they using JavaScript to create a sun? No. Dot sun, sunrise, HTML. Yeah, I'm not insane, am I? There's no sun div. So I don't think this is actually going to work. But I am curious about it at least. So anyway, when the correct code is entered, we'll swap them. Window location equals sunrise dot freedom. No, sunrise. So I'll do that to make it easy. We'll just make a new thing. And doc type HTML. Yeah, that's gross. That is fine. I just want to see it, honestly. They just had the sunrise, right? They didn't put anything else. So give me a moment. I do still want to fix the box shadow. Actually, let's just do for both of you. Although the box shadow is going around the actual div element. That's not what I want. Oh wait, isn't it like literally text shadow? Yes, text shadow. That's what I want. I was close. Because yeah, that makes it a little bit easier to read when I have a background. Though honestly, 5px is kind of much. And also, I think, get me off of this. I don't want an RGB. Just make it white. There we go. That's easy. You can now read "Good job, you spoiled the fun," which is good. This only, if only you had more lives to whatever, is not as good. I think the font weight needs to be higher. Maybe 700. Oh no, that's worse. That feels worse. Or at least it feels worse because it's not big enough. Maybe if it's 18-point font, it will look better. No, not really. The L is getting sucked by the whatchamacallit, by the like the whites of the jail bars. It's making it hard to see. Not that it isn't hard to see for you already, right? But because you're on your phone. Maybe what I need is just 1px on each side. Just like the teensy bit of drop. Yeah. And then the color of this can be EEE, like a nice gray. Oh, whoa, that's not gray. Whoa, now. Well, 111, sorry. No, this isn't so good. But, all right. Anyway, it's readable enough, I guess, for now. So, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start. And then we get sent to sunrise. Well, the color did change. Oh, God. Well, I don't know if I like that at all. AI, you have failed me. So what is it doing exactly? I mean, it is bright, but I don't know if I like that. I think what I would rather do, honestly, is draw some silly bullshit using the power of CSS. So we'll do some keyframe stuff for sure. Like this thing right here makes sense to me, except for the infinite part. The infinite part does not make sense to me. I don't know what the other options are though. Is it linear once? No, not once. I'll ask the AI about it afterwards. But like this makes sense. Like the keyframes of 0, 50, 100 and like having it go up. Oh wait, no, this is even weirder actually, because this goes up to 40, then back down to 10. Weird shit. All right, but let's ignore that real quick. I'm just intrigued. Oh, whoa, okay. The bright ass shit is very bright. So real quick. Okay, so what we shall do, right? So we'll have a div, and then inside the div, we shall have another div. I know, crazy. But so this is going to be the sky, and then this shall be the grass, right? And the sun, I suppose, will go above the grass. And then we just need to position some of this shit. And I'm going to make a flag at some point, don't you worry. There's going to be some freedom flag. But first things first, let's do .sky. I should honestly probably use an ID selector instead of this for performance or whatever. Background color is sky blue, of course. I don't think that worked. Am I insane? Oh, it's because I haven't set the various things yet. This needs to be height of 80%. Actually, we can use Z indexes for this shit. And that's what we'll do. Okie dokie. We'll use Z indexes in absolute positioning like a horrible human being to do this, because it feels like the right way to do it, honestly. So let's say that position absolute, and then top 0. Also, width is 100%. There we go. So now I have a sky, a nice sky blue sky, I might say. It's pretty nice actually. And then we need the grass. Again, I think this would make more sense to use IDs. Sorry, the inner feeling of making Dijkstra cry with premature optimizations is just so large. Is there a grass green? No, there isn't. All right, let's go. Hey, AI, what hex code is the green of grass? Go ahead and give that to me. All right. Sorry, just replying to someone on Discord real quick. Anyway, the color graphs come very... I don't give a shit, AI, about what, like, that there isn't a universal one. But thank you, medium dark green color. It can be influenced by lighting, weather, and specific types of grass. My chatbot in Christ. No. You think that matters in this case? I don't think so. Okay, anyway, so grass is going to be there. It's green. The Z index is going to be 1, and let's be very specific about our Z indexes to make these simple, because we will also probably be able to use the Z indexes to hide the sun behind the grass to make it rise if we want to. Anyway, so there's that. And then the height of the grass shall be 10%. And its width shall be 100%. And its position shall be absolute. Or actually, its position shall be relative. And its bottom shall be 0. And we shall place the grass inside the sky. Because then it should be relative to its container. And therefore, show up at the bottom. Oh, whoa, all right. Upside down world. Wait, no, that's still... what? Oh, wait. Calc. 100% minus... Oh, I was about to write. Hold on. I don't know if you can do this, actually. Can you do 90% for a bottom? Yeah, no, you can't. That's what I thought. I don't know how to... Let's do... Well, no, I'm confused. Because the position is relative. Hold on. So, interesting. Why is the bottom the top of this? Like, I understand that 0, 0 is the top left. That makes sense to me, but it doesn't make sense to me that going negative on the bottom causes this to go down meow. Which is strange, because then that would imply that I should be able to do nonsense like this. What is it, VH? Or 100 VH? Isn't the... I mean, I can do this, I suppose. I can do negative 90 VH, but I'm still confused about why. Like, what? And top 90 VH also doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Like, it just feels very upside down. But what works, works. Therefore, I'm not going to think about it too hard, I suppose. So now I have the grass and the sky, which is quite nice, if I dare say so myself. And we should make the sun, which position absolute bottom. No, it's going to start at 0. Ooh, look at that. And the sun Z and... Oh, I forgot to put the... Wait, no. Wait a minute. Do I have my shit backwards? What? There's some opacity shit going on here. Oh, because it's transparent, maybe? Solid. Solid's not a valid property value? Really? Opaque then? My what? Wait, I'm sorry, I'm confused. If transparent is a valid value, what are the other possible values? Oh, it takes in a color. I see. I guess that makes sense then. Well, anyway, transparent is fine. I guess. But it's still kind of confusing to me because the Z index needs to be lower than the grass in order for it to hide behind, which it was. It's 1. So why is it showing up in front of it? Hmm? Zero's the default, probably, right? I'm a tad confused. I'm not gonna lie. Tad confused why this element is doing what it's doing. -1 puts it behind it. So I mean, I can use -1, but it also should only be behind the sky. So if I set this to -2 and then set the sun, yeah, no, the sun's in -1. Yeah, no, this is the exact same thing. I'm just very confused. Does this inherit any of the Z index? Is that what's going on? What is your computed Z index? 3, 0, 2, 2, 3, 0. Oh, is it because it's inside of it? It might be because it's inside of it. There we go. Much better. Okay, so the sun is now inside there, which is great. So let's make the sun rise, shall we? Okay, so we learned a little bit about that before. Now, animation. How do I make a CSS animation stop at the end? I assume that rather than infinite, you set a different property. To make it stop and remain in its final state, you use the animation fill mode property. That's a weird name for that. By setting the value to forwards, the animation will retain the stop as the last keyframe after the animation is completed. Okay, well that seems simple enough. Linear forwards. Cool. Forwards. That is a very strange thing, I will say. Alright. Anyway, let's go back to this and do sun animation. So let's grab these keyframes, bring them into the style. And how long is this taking? 10 seconds? That's fine. And then okay, refresh. So it is working, right? There's the sun rising. It's just gonna keep going until it's up there. And then it just sits in the sky. That seems fine. I will say though that it starts in the wrong place. So this is gonna start at 0%, 0%. Bottom 0, left 50. The left 50 is fine, but it's the bottom 0% that isn't seeming to do the right thing because of this. There we go. Savanya, hobati, popatu, briho. It's good. Actually, you know what we're gonna do next? This is good, but this will be more fun. Also, it might be horrendous, but we'll see. How do I make a how do I use the audio channels of HTML5 to play an A note? Let's see how far this gets me. I'm not going to try to do the Savannah noise and all that stuff, but I will make it do like a little beep boop bit. So, all right, this is very like chiptune looking, looks like. Like you actually set the frequencies and etc. and what have you, which is fine by me. Okay, this is lots of good info, so we'll use this in a minute. I apologize for like answering. Dude, look at this. That smug Sayaka is so good. Well, that's fairly excellent, I think. Okay. I want to reply to this person in Discord, but also I don't know what I want to say yet, so I'm not going to. So yeah, let's do something like this. Let's check this out. So audio context, yes, you got to make sure it falls back properly. An oscillator is an oscillator. Sine wave, square, sawtooth, triangle. Man, okay, so oh shoot, it's not near me, it's over in the other room. I have this book. It's this book right here. I Am Air by Nathan Altice. Interesting book, and I'm on the chapter actually about chiptunes and sound right now that explains all the details of how they made the made the music basically, and how it worked, and how they used like synthesizers basically and chips to do it and everything else. So it's very interesting. But yeah, so set time, audio context, current time +1, stop after 1 second. You can adjust this duration. Okay. Play a note. I'm gonna go ahead and copy this and then fiddle. I wonder, can I use, oh yeah, we can totally do this. Okay, here we go. Script, type, why do you do this IDE? Text, JavaScript. Okay. So we're gonna have this do that. And then what we can do is we'll use the sun itself to play notes. So let's do document get element by ID. And it will be sun. I will change this to actually be an ID. Because there's only one sun. I mean, come on. So, one sun, get elements by ID, const the sun, and then we shall do document. Oh, actually, can I? So what I want to do is monitor the sun's key of document event update. What event fires in a browser when an HTML element moves? Does an element fire, I wonder? It doesn't. Oh, here we go. Transitioned end. Animation end. Okay, this will be handy. When the transition's completed. That's not quite what I want. I wonder if there is one when it reaches specific keyframes. Is there an event for when a CSS animation reaches a keyframe? That's unfortunate. There's not. You can achieve some of the functionality using the animation iteration event. There it is. Event is fired when the animation completes on one iteration, one cycle of its animation sequence. If it has multiple keyframes and is set to repeat, the iteration of the animation event will fire at the end of each iteration, which effectively indicates that the animation has reached a keyframe. Perfect. Okay. And is that an event listener that I can grab it on? Yes, it is. How excellent is that? I will say that is way faster than Googling and finding a Stack Overflow post that does like somewhat of what you want. It still has the same feeling of like, this is somewhat of what I want and I can adapt it to what I need. But anyway, I'm curious, does this actually pass an event in? And if so, what event? Okay, let's examine this. So in this case, it will be 0, 40 and 100 or something, theoretically. But it doesn't look like it actually fired, which is sad. I see no warnings or error messages or those kinds of things. Yes, go ahead and play. And it goes forwards. 0, 50, 100. Whoops, sorry. Wait. Oh, right. It is this. Animation, iteration, query selector box. Did I use the right thing? Yes, I did. Add event, listener, box. Oh, it's on the box itself. Okay. Are you going to fire one? We shall see. I would have expected one to happen already, but I'm willing to wait. Okay, I don't think this is working, sadly. Let's see. Move animation. I wonder if... No, that's the name. Keyframes 3 is linear infinite. Is it the infinite part that I need here? Because I don't want it to be infinite, is the trick. Because like the sequence is everything, unfortunately. Oh, I get it. I see how they're doing it. This would be the count itself increasing because it has finished, which doesn't quite work for me, I guess, because it's just going forwards. There's also the animation end, which might fire at the end, which would be good, which would be fine, I think, because I could also do a doot off of that. One message. Animation event. There we go. Cool. Well, that fires at least, so I can use that to do like a fanfare or something like that. So let's... Oh, I know what I should do. Actually, see, like, I'm just avoiding Google. This is great. What are the first one? 5 notes of the national anthem of the USA? GGAGC. Thank you. You can stop generating anytime. GGAC. What is the frequency of the G below a standard A? G3, which is a few semitones. Wow, it's doing math. Sorry, 391.995. Thank you. Okay, so let's do hertz. We'll just do HC. Play a note. So this will be this, or So if I do this with quarter note stuff, we'll do timing, or we'll do length, and then callback. I don't know if this will work or not. I might need to set up an event to like listen to the oscillator itself for when it stops. But we'll see. So, because basically what I want to do, this is a really shitty way to do it, but wait, is it really? No, it's not. GGAC? That's not right. Oh, this is oh, say, can you see? It's, isn't it a C chord? Related to the B flat major. The first 5 notes of the melody are G, G, A, C, G, C. Is it an octave drop? Is that what it is? What are the hertz frequencies of the first 5 notes of the Star Spangled Banner? Huh. Okay, so it is a drop. Right? Why does it say G4 there, but then G3? That's odd. Okay, but thank you very much. Let's do this. And then 440, of course, is 440. I'm just going to do this. Well, I'll make it be a better thing after. I just want to see if this actually works. Because we can probably just enter like a sequence. We'll just define it as a list and then feed it in, and have like the list define like the lengths and everything. So trust me, it'll be better. But I'm just curious if it's going to play them all at once. And then this is just nothing. Oops, keep opening the wrong thing. Okay, ooh, uncut syntax error. Yeah, fair enough. Unexpected expression. Okay. See if this works. If it makes like a horrible loud noise, I'm so ready to scream. Yeah, it just played them all at once. Which is fine. Okay, so let's do fanfare equals an array. Let's do hertz. And then seconds. Dun, dun, dun. This one's a little bit longer. It's not that long, but it's all just relative. So making it behave in a nice way is its own challenge, I think. But we shall deal with it. But don't do that. Okay. More hertz. Do. Okay, this will be later. It'll just be this one. Or dun 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 dun. Okay, anyway. So we'll give it the fanfare. Did I lose my play note? No, I didn't. Okay. Play note. Notes. Okay, set value at time. Current time. Oh, we can do that. can't we? Yes. Oh yeah, okay. This should be easy, theoretically. So we'll do, oh fine, be that way. We'll do 4 notes. This is a note. And then we shall set the oscillator to play the frequency of the note at the hertz. Audio context dot current time. Do I need it to be relative to the previous note? Audio context current time. Let's go back up real quick to the bit here. Okay. Okay. Not quite. This doesn't really give an explanation for it. Frequency dot value at time. Explain how to use HTML's oscillator. Oscillator's frequency value at time function. Let's see if that works. I feel like it might be a little bit wonky, but yeah, no, it doesn't seem to understand it. Web audio. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about actually, so thank you. Oh, this one has sounds. It's just giving me the same example as it did before. Which is fine. We can play with it. So, alright, anyway, let's just do this. Total length equals 0. And we just do total length plus equal note dot s. And then it'll be the, I suppose it'll be the audio context current time plus the total length. I don't know if that's right. We'll see. I mean, this stop right here is going to do that. I think that might work. All right, let's see if it does. I'm gonna make this just play right away because it's faster than the debug loop is faster this way. Unexpected identifier at S. Right you are, Ken. Array is not defined. Right you are, Ken. It's because I used the default bit. So you're just very confused. Wait, what? Go ahead and become I, please. Thank you. Reading length. Notes. Did I not pass it in? No, I did. Fanfare is passed in. What did I do wrong here? It's complaining about the kind of undefined reading length. Notes is not defined apparently. Play a note. Oh, because I didn't pass it in. The audio context was not allowed to start. It must be resumed or created after a user gesture on the page. Really? Oh, that's right. I remember that. You have to make someone click, basically. How do I get around the audio, or sorry, the web audio need for a user gesture? There is a way to do it. Basically attaching to a clicker, those kind of things. Yeah, I know. Start audio on page load. Some browsers allow audio, but they don't act without a user gesture if the audio context is created during the initial load of the web page. As in response to an onload event. Touch start or mouse. I mean, does mouse move count? The user performs actions. I mean, I don't want them to have to click. Like they've already clicked to get here. I just want them to watch the nice sunrise and see that. How annoying. All right, well, I mean, in that case, like we need to do something like this, maybe. There we go, that works. Not really what I wanted. Definitely not the Star Speckled banner, but pleasant at the very least, and also working because the auto content apparently this counts as created on load because it's part of the page at start, which is very nice and exciting. All right. Anyway, let's figure this out. So this isn't quite right. Obviously, these are only 4 notes, which is not correct. Let's see. Oh. So the third note should be the A. Okay, I'm going to make this easier for myself by going ahead and defining these as constants. So G4, G4. I missed that channel. And then G3. And then A4. Oh wait, well A4. We should all know that. And then C4. Ooh, C4, explosions. You know, I once had for an ex-girlfriend of mine, I made her a birthday webpage once that had fireworks on it that wished her happy birthday. It was very fun. Fireworks are actually pretty simple to do, like, or at least there were lots of examples of them. So it goes do do do. So let's just do quarter notes and call it a day for now. Well, I mean, these aren't really quarter notes, but you'll see. I wonder, can I do like that in order to make it feel right? Dun, 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 dun. I'll see. I'll see if it behaves. Anyway, this is A4. 391 is G3. 293 is C3. So it's the lower G. Pretty certain it's down, down. Sorry, I'm thinking about my guitar right now because I used to know how to play the Star Sparkle Banner. It was like a C chord basically. Weird. So let's try this. Dun, dun, dun. And then it goes back up. Do, 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 do. Not quite. I do like that the auto reload lets me kind of hear this at least. Do, 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 do. This is actually working fairly well though, as far as like an input system. But let's see here. Can I actually do this? Do, 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 do. It sounds like Mary had a little lamp. Do, do, do. it really like... Oh, it's upset because of something. What are you upset about? 109. Commas. You're upset about commas, of course. It's actually kind of like that fanfare. Maybe we don't need to do this talk about it. Just like do a little bit of fiddling. Tell me the notes, including the numbers, like the 4 in G4 for the Star Spangled Banner. I know I could look up sheet music, I'm just not bothering to do it. There we go, G4, G4, what? Dun dun. What? Dun 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 dun. That's what it's doing. Well, thank you very much. Alright, so it's G4, G4, A4, G4, C3, I assume. Okay. I know this is all still the same, but I just need to hear it a little bit. Oh, that was odd. I don't know if I believe this thing. You know? Alright. Show me the sheet music for the Star Spangled Banner. Can it generate an image for this? Okay. However, I can provide you the simplest version of sheet music for the one with the picture note. What is this? X make file? That doesn't seem right. Alright, Star Spangled Banner. Sheet music, please. Thank you. Well, AIs can't do it all for us, I suppose. This looks about right. Yeah. No. This is... Yeah, this is right, but that's GECG. Sorry, look at that. GECEGC. So it's not wrong that it's a G4, but we need an E4 next, I suppose. Or is that in... What is the hertz for E4? Might be 329. 6. Wait, what? Why are you giving me a frequency of an F? What? Okay. Wait. Oh no, okay. For a second I thought it was giving me some funny shit here. So GE, and then we need C. Really, I need a C. And they're using... See, doing a dotted is going to be difficult, I think, with this syntax. But we can do it, probably. So it'll be an 1/8 plus a 16th, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. Dotteds add a half of the note to it. So Oh, well, yeah, yeah. And then this is a 16th. And then it's going to be a quarter note, then another quarter note, and then another quarter note. This isn't going to sound right at all, but that's okay. So it's G, E, C, G, sorry, E, so E4, then G4. Yep, well, that's better. Well, that's better. And then it's C. Hold on. What? It's gonna be a C, but give me a moment here. I need a lower C. We need C4. Frequency of C4, please. They are giving me the formula for this shit, so who knows, maybe I could actually be just like writing it in formula form to make it, you know, simpler, but I'm going to not care for now. The lower the notes, the lower the pitch, right? Yeah, that was actually like almost close. Here's a question though: how do we translate the secondness into a time signature or like beats per second? That doesn't feel right there though. It's because it's not andante. Would andante basically be a multiplier? Like 96, if 1 second is 1 second, then this would all be like multiplied by 1.6, right? Which would be I'm gonna BPM. Let's say 96, which means that 96 over 60 is probably our multiplier. Right? So then, so I'm gonna move these constants. Well, I mean, I like them here. I'm gonna move these constants above the play a note so that I can refer to the BPM in here real quick. Because it's this total length bit. I think it's this. Close enough. God, this is amusing. All right, this should be a half now. Whoops. Right? Quarter, half, yeah. There's something going a little bit funny, especially at the beginning. I think it's upsetting me. It doesn't want to play anymore. I wonder why. What did I do to make it upset with me, I wonder? Oh wait, it's probably this. I think. It's certainly not making any noise right now. Yeah, it's just a little bit too quick there, I think. Like, da-da-da-da-da-da. Am I misreading this though? Is that what's... Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think it's... I think I'm misreading this. Can I have it be a quarter plus an eighth instead? Dun, 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 dun. If these work as that, I think this says a 16th note is what's giving it the most trouble. But it is a 16th note here. Doesn't quite feel right there, does it? I think it's because, like... It's like... It's going too fast, almost. Like... I think it needs to, like, linger. It feels like it needs to linger more. But, like, that's too much? I don't know, I'm definitely doing something a wee bit off. So this says that a quarter note equals 96 BPM. Right? Well, no, it's just, this is just the BPM. Trumpet in B. Yeah? Range C4 to G5. Oh, so that's C4. Oh, maybe that's my problem. Maybe. I might just be stupid though. Which is higher? Well, no, C3 is higher, right? C4 or 3 in frequency. Yes, as the octave number increases, the pitch note gets higher. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I thought it was. So C4 is higher than C3. Correct. C. Wait. Shouldn't this be this? And this be that? What? Wait, C3, higher number right here. C3 has a lower frequency. Frequency of C3, about 220. Well, clearly I don't have the right number here. Why? Did it just make something up when it gave me this one? And it says that C4 is 3.11. That doesn't sound right. Like at all? So, I mean, this is right, the C4 there, but I don't think these numbers are right. What is the frequency of C3 and C4? Yeah, and now it's giving me something completely different again. Look at that. 130, really? I don't think this is correct. Frequency of C3, 130. What is the frequency of middle C? 256, thank you. Because this is middle C right here. That's middle C. 256. $256 then. Okay. Frequencies of music notes. Ah, lovely. C4, please. 261. What are the two columns here, by the way? Wavelength. Interesting. In centimeters. What? What do you mean in centimeters? How do you, what? We're getting there. G4 is 392. Yeah. I think part of the reason why this shit wasn't behaving so well is because the AI was just making shit up. Can I have E4 then? So we've learned today that making bullshit up is good for the programming help. I'm gonna dash at E4, right? But maybe not so much for other things. There we go. That actually fucking sounds like it. Perfect. Who knew getting the right damn notes would make so much of a difference? G4, G3, yeah, okay, cool. I kind of want... Wait, which one's middle C? Middle C is 256. Which is C3, right? No, which is C... What? C4, 261, 261. $256. $256. Not you. You. Well, you don't find anything for me there, do you? The closest one I'm finding is C4, which is 261. So then, isn't this C5 then, according to that logic? So then C5 would be this, which is what I have as marked as C4. That one didn't quite sound so right, did it? Also, this is... This is really C4. Ew, bother. C5. Like, it's not giving me extra time. Can I just have like +1? There we go. I needed a little bit more. Yeah. Which is weird, but you know, I'll accept it. It's a little bit long. I wonder what this actually is. Base audio current time. Also, yes, I'm still listening. Oi. Let's see if it helps me. It represents the current time in seconds of the audio context as internal clock. Okay. The current time provides a way to synchronize schedule audio playback events and their times dependent actions within the context. Starts at 0 when the audio context is created and continues to increase as time progresses. Okay. No, it starts when you start it, like start, or when it's created. So it's like the why do I need to adjust this a little bit to hear the last bit of the note is my question. Because to me this is like scheduling, right? And I guess I'm scheduling it one ahead almost. So like I actually need, as dumb as this is, I actually need the sound times multiply, right? Why is there's something funny going on here? If I don't bother with this piece, what happens? It plays better, doesn't it? Because it doesn't have that relative bit that's scheduling it off a bit. But shouldn't this be... Like really it should just be this. And then this, right? But now I'm back to that thing again. Like I think it's, weirdly enough, I think it's off by just one. Like it doesn't have the time from the very first thing that's set for some reason. Because this needs to start at 0, and then the next note needs to begin at the next bit. That's where I'm going wrong. Okay. Okay, well we can do this. We can figure it out. So really, this should, let's see. It should start at it should start at 0, right? And like, this is annoying. Basically, this needs to like set the first note to play at 0, and then it needs to set the second note to the time after the first, which is really weird and feels weird. But it's like, whoa, oh wait, that's easier than I thought. So this, right? Ta-da! One simple trick. Now here's the question. Because the value at time thing is gonna screw around with me, will it actually work to go at the end? Let us see. So the sun rises. That's what I thought would happen. So because the audio context is made here and then we wait all that time, the timing of this is now wrong. So is there like a reset? Or maybe can you set the current time to 0? Like, can you force it to do that? Like, can I do this? Probably not, right? The only thing is that we have to wait for this to finish each time. I mean, I could change the animation, I suppose, to make it go faster, but... Nope. Okay, let's play the fun game. How do you reset the internal time of the audio context? Audio. There's no direct method to do it, really. Cannot be directly reset. Blah, blah, blah. Create a new audio context. Well, I don't want to do that. You can create an audio buffer source node, which allows you to schedule audio playback. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, okay. So, I mean, like, I could... I can do this, I suppose. And I think that would actually work. Okay, let's see if it did. It works, cool. Awesome. Alright, I now have a bit of the Star Spangled Banner playing when the sun reaches its zenith here. And then I just need to make it so I guess an American flag shows up or something. Or maybe I'll launch a firework. Oh, that's great. That is quite fun. And I feel like I've done some interesting things tonight overall. I mean, like... We bounced, which was extremely easy because the AI basically gave us the code for it. And then we wrote some quick box like calculations here. This is what the AI gave us a minute. And then we did the quote and the quick bit to do the cheat code to get out. And then lastly, we made a sunrise that plays music. The AI provided the sunrise to help us assist with the keyframes and etc., which is very kind of it. But the rest of this bit I did myself mostly, I think. So it's quite nice. And especially this, like we got the audio context and the play a note function from the AI, but then actually, you know, constructing the amusing bits of like, how do I get my notes? And then applying a little bit of music theory for, you know, how BPM works, and then also eighth notes, quarter notes, etc. and whatnot. Worked surprisingly well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm impressed with myself that worked as well as it did. I'm also moderately curious what this would sound like if we use something like a triangle wave instead, because all the different waves are going to sound quite different, I believe. Like, the sine is very nice and pleasant. I don't think the other ones are. It sounds very Atari. It's great. I kind of love it. Curious about Sawtooth. Now, see, I don't know if maybe I should play the music as it rises. Oh god, Sawtooth. That is something, isn't it? Oh, how excellent. Man, that square wave is nasty. I think I'm gonna stick with sine because it's a little bit more pleasant on the ear. But that's good. We could make something else happen with when this reaches the top. But as you can or possibly cannot see, it is now midnight 07 according to this, so I should probably cease because I do need to work tomorrow and I do have a meeting directly at the start of my workday and a bunch of other things. But this has been fun. This has been amusing, and I'm going to upload it to NeoCities, to the appropriate place, and etc. And it'll be fun. So, thanks for hanging out with me while I played around with some silly HTML, just some fun amusement, and you know, tested out using an AI to assist as I did this. You know, besides the fact that we needed to Google for the correct frequencies because the AI was not really helping too much with that, and we needed to find an appropriate actual sheet music version of the Star Spangled Banner because that thing saying that it's GGAGC is insane. Like, besides that, overall, it did fairly well in assisting us in making our dreams become reality. So it was fun. So thanks. Hope you all enjoyed this. I will catch you another time. No idea when I will next do one of these fun little like programming sessions. They're not usual stream material. And I acknowledge that at the start of this, I said that one of the reasons why I was doing this was because I could stop at any time and that it wasn't going to take 2 to 3 hours late into the night, make me be tired for work, etc. if I played Great Ace Attorney. But clearly, you know, programming is just as much fun, honestly, as gaming. So when you really get to it and have fun with it and, you know, have a good time. So anyway, hope you have a good one. I'll see you all later. So bye for now.